All right, we are back here for game 2 of 4. Stingrays wheel it out of their zone. Evan Medeiros, quick shot. Puck arcing over Zach Cummings. Logan Wise sends it back over to Evan. It's Chad Lewis sending it to the wall for Quirk. John Quirk holding onto the puck, working his way to the middle. Quick shot on goal over the net. Castagnino breaks the puck out, makes his move on Lewis, gets through him, pulling it wide into the chest pad of Malo. Medeiros sets it on a tee for Lewis. Lewis circles back. 16 minutes here in the first period. Logan Wise settling a rolling puck. Trying to go and quickly get around Castagnino. Could have been a high stick there against Logan Wise. No call. Logan holding it on the wall. I think intending to hand it off for Chad Lewis. Gets lost in translation. Shot blocker side. Castagnino rings wide. Wise on the wall. Battling Santos. Logan back for it. Stingrays go for their first change of the game. Logan going 1-on-4, getting through Billick. Shot on goal, floating there, glove side. Cummings keeps it out. Castagnino scoops up the puck, runs the other way. Going 1-on-4, certainly doesn't have numbers, but still gets a shot on goal. Malo throws it back over to Evan. Medeiros to Langlo. Langlo on the wall all the way down. Sending it over for Wise. Puck in the corner. Puck behind the Rhinos' goal. Santos battling Wise, it looks like they're on the wall. Santos emerges with it, getting across the blue line. Shot ripped high over the net. Malo looking to cover, bouncing puck. Hamilton sent up for Wise. Puck up on edge. Has Pino setting the pick. Looking for that screen shot. Mohawk stepping there. Hamilton from the high slot. Gives it back to Langlo. Tipping off West's stick into the netting. Play is blown dead. I believe that should stay inside of the Rhino zone. Not sure who the last person to touch that was, but it is going to stay to the right of Zach Cummings. Toe drag by Dykes. Hamilton managing to go and get a stick on that. Puck behind the Stingrays' goal. Trostad sending it back on the point to Billick. Long range shot. Tipped by Langlo. Into the safety netting. Will stay inside the zone. Score is still 0-0. Puck left on the wall. Efforts. Battling Trostad. Sent back around for Hamilton. Breaks the puck out. Langlo. Has Hessling up ahead. Glances out into the safety netting. I think that's the third face-off in a row just because the puck is tipped out of play. Teams going off for their respective changes. 13:50 here in the first period. Face-off to the left of Cummings. Castagnino on the face-off against Efforts. Castagnino working up. Hal Schweiger on the back door. Pots one past Malo. Pass from Castagnino to Schweiger. Schweiger helping the Rhinos strike first, 1-0. Well done by Castellino, sneaking it through the defense there. Getting it to Carl, who hustled to the net. Putting one past Malo. Malo diving over, trying to go and make the save. Isn't able to get there in time. Pulling it through Santos all the way to Cummings. He stops it, keeps it out of the goal, will be to his right. Carl Schweiger, I believe, getting his first goal this EDL season. Off a nice assist by Castellino. Clapper by Lewis, sent all the way in. Whistle blown on the play. Not sure what the call was there. I think they may have glanced out of play yet again. I think that's 4 or 5 face-offs where the puck is just tipped out of play. My goodness. Puck chipped up. Wise trying to chase it down. Castellino hot on his heels. Medeiros handling it, setting it back for Chad Lewis. He arcs behind his cage. Getting his speed up, getting around Schweiger. Creating his own space over the net. Sent back out for Wise. Wise making a couple of nice moves there. Santos disrupts him, keeps him from making any more cool moves. Castellino defending him is Medeiros, trying to push through. Maintains control of the puck. Looks to center it to Billick. Santos picks it back up in the corner. Quirk chasing him down. Collision there. Both guys look like they're okay. Medeiros sending it back around for Lewis. No penalty there on that sequence. Don't think there was any ill intent. No reason to make a call. Lewis sending it back. Rhinos thinking about making a change. Sent back out. Dykes pressuring. Efforts on the doorstep. I misspoke. That was Logan Wise. Not Efforts. Tipping the puck into Cummings. He makes the save. The future MMA competition is the exclusive apparel partner and title sponsor of the Unify Elite Draft League. Unify is where innovation meets identity, delivering custom, premium uniforms that fuel greatness on and off the field of play. Puck sent over to Pino on a pass by Matt Hamilton. My goodness. Beating Cummings, blocker side. Fantastic play by Mr. Hamilton. Putting the Stingrays on the board 1-1, tying this up at 11:40 in the first period. Dykes, Efforts on the faceoff. Puck one back. Efforts, they've got numbers. Puck whistled dead, will be to the left here of Cummings. Time of the goal, 11:40 again for the Stingrays. The goal by Pino from Hamilton.
Zach Cummings diving out at that play like Dominic Hasek.
Face-off won by the Rhinos. Andrew Day arcing behind his goal. Given to Santos. Has a puck that's rolling, going against his good buddy Jason Efforts there, stepping around him. Santos holding onto that puck, centers it, wide open goal. Day ready on the back door. Puck just got tipped. Dykes sauces it back. Rhinos reset. Efforts on the pressure. Santos with the puck up ahead for Day. He's got a lot of speed, trying to make his move around Langlo. He's inside the circle. Puck, it squirts through and beats Malo going in, putting the Rhinos up 2-1, 10:57 in the first period.
Tough one to let in.
Andrew Day screaming down the left side of the rink off a pass from, I believe that was Dykes that set up that play. Andrew just beat Wes. Got the puck there. Small gap. Goes in.
That's one that Matt wants to get, though.
Absolutely.
Impossible impossible angle shot that squeaked in.
Again, for the Rhinos, the goal by Day from Stingrays.
Dykes, dipsy doodling, throwing it on goal, keeping it low. 2 saves there by Malo.
That's a way to bounce back after that easy goal.
Wise flying down the middle, throws it on goal. Cummings melts it down. Faceoff should be inside the Rhino zone here. Never ceases to amaze me. I know with younger players, I know I'm mid-30s now. I don't have the speed that I had when I was 18, 19, 20 years old, but it's still impressive to me how fast Logan can get going. It's impressive. I wish I could go that fast and not be tired after that shift. Medeiros throwing it on goal. Puck stays in play. Day muscling for that puck. Santos battling Wise for it. Circling. Keeps it on the wall. Day has Schweiger supporting the play. Cassino on the right. Rolling puck inside the circle now. Day gets to it. Puck goes out. My goodness, I thought that was going to hit us. Callan, you're glad you brought your hoodie, aren't you? That's that wind tunnel we were talking about. Temperatures are dropping here in Escondido. It was a nice, balmy, low mid-70s when we first got here. I believe we should be getting into the low 60s this evening, despite it being late June. Yeah, it's 65 right now, which is nice, but not when we're in the shade and there's a regular breeze that's going through here. Quirk ringing around the wall. Rhinos get it. Santos deliberating. Given to Billick. Rhinos take their time, leaving the zone. Santos had some steam. Wasn't able to control the puck. So has to slow down there. Still manages to hang on to the puck. Centering it for Billick. Getting the puck up. Stays out. Faceoff's going to stay inside the Stingrays zone.
Glad to see that Matty Malo is playing confident after that second goal. But he was way at the top of his crease there to challenge that shot by Billick. Made a nice save.
Playing aggressively, cutting the angle off. Not giving him the space to go and get the puck up. Hamilton sitting in on tee for Langlo. Stingrays break the puck out. Langlo forgot something. Left the puck back there. Dykes, the recipient of that kindness. Malo melting it down. Unfortunate turnover by Langlo. I don't know what happened there. If the puck just grabbed onto the floor, he lost track of it, but unfortunate turnover. Face-off won by the Stingrays, but the puck's still very much contested. Langlo sending it back out for Hessling. Hessling, Hamilton, crossing the red line. Hessling throws it on goal, glove down by Cummings. Eight and a half minutes left here in the first period. Rhinos up 2-1. Dykes, Pino on the faceoff. Dykes wins it back. Billick getting to the puck first. Santos carrying the puck into the zone. Lewis defending. Whacks the puck away, taking it from Santos. Stingrays look to get it out. Pino crossing the red line. 1-on-2. Billick defending him. Slams on the break, sends it all the way back out to Medeiros. Given to Lewis. Stingrays crossing, getting over the red line. Hessling up ahead. Hessling running out of room there. Dykes snags the puck. Trostad has some steam, throws it on goal, glove down by Malo. Wise, Casingino on the face-off. Sent over to Efforts. Lewis saucing the puck up there for Wise. Stingrays have a chance to get another crack at it. Trying to send the puck over to Efforts. He had to hustle to go and get to that puck in time. Efforts shot from the top of the circle. Saved by Cummings. Stays behind the goal. Stingrays in a foot race. Billig getting to it first. Medeiros snagging the puck. Long pass. Efforts getting down the floor with Wise. Day defending. Great stick there. Keeping that puck out for the Rhinos. Sending the puck up to Casingino. Casingino from the point. Trying to set it on a tee for Billig. That gets interrupted by Chad Lewis. Good defensive play by him. Schweiger, Casingino back on the play here. Casingino sending it back for Day. 6:40 remaining in the first period. Billig looking up ahead. Lewis with another good defensive stop there, bodying up Billig, keeping that out. Efforts has Wise up ahead. Stingrays go off for the change. Efforts inside the circle. Button hooks. Langlo in close. Just missing the net. Getting bodied up there is Medeiros. Day still keeping control of the puck. Medeiros not letting him off easy. Santos gets to the puck. Tip to Wise. Schweiger getting a stick on that. Wise still circling behind the goal. Up on the point here for Efforts. Puck does not want to cooperate. Rhinos finish changing. Dykes coming onto the floor. Casingino to pressure. Sent up ahead for Wise. Wise flying through the middle. Makes his move on Day. Pulling it around behind the Rhinos goal. Has pulled in a number of Rhinos players, interrupted by Dykes. Dykes has Casingino up ahead. Throws it on goal. No rebound there. Flashing the leather with the extra glove flare. Matty Mala with the save. Fun fact about Matt Malo, he paints goalie masks. He's an artist. He posts some of his work on Instagram. Really, really good, fantastic artwork. He did Aiden Barty, another goalie here in the EDL. He's the backup goaltender for the Balboa Pandas. He also painted his mask. But I believe the theme of his art is all San Diego landscape theme related. It's all San Diego related artwork on his mask. Andrew Day sending it back out on the point here for Santos, trying to get around Quirk. Dipsy doodling, jumping over the sticks there. Quirk gets a stick on it. That gets sent all the way back down. Rhinos still holding on to that lead. No Bucharov in the lineup tonight for the Rhinos. Tipped in by Dykes on a pass across by Santos. My goodness, just good patience by the Rhinos. Breaking the puck out, resetting when they didn't have a clean opportunity. Great work by them. Beautiful tip in by Dykes. And I believe early congratulations are in order for Mr. Dykes. It's his birthday next weekend. And we forgot the happy birthday shout out for Lars Eriksson.
Scored by number 88, Anthony Dykes. Assisted by number 46, Novi Santos. Number goal 442 again for the Rhinos. The goal by Dykes from Santos at 442.
Happy birthday to Lars Eriksson. It's officially his birthday today. And I believe Dykes' birthday is next week. So a lot of birthdays in close proximity to each other. Rhinos up 3-1. Casingino, I believe that's Quirk on the face-off, sent back for Hamilton. Hamilton sent across for Langlo. Shot goes wide. Hamilton back to retrieve. Stingrays take it all the way back. Pino rushing up the wall, looking to go and edge out Billick. Both go down in a heap. I don't believe there's a call on the play. Santos inside, thrown in. Cassino, short side shot, beating Malo over the glove side. Pass across from Santos. He is stacking up assists this game. Schweiger throwing it on goal, goes wide. Billick gathers the puck, bodied up by Lewis. Schweiger back out to Santos. Billick crossing up Hessling, holding onto the puck. Puck gets cleared all the way back down to the Rhinos' goal as they go off for a change. Schweiger coming off, Dykes going on. Pressured by Hessling. Rhinos get the puck out. Cassino getting chased down by Medeiros. He slams on the brakes. Puck back out for Dykes. High slot, sails over the net. Cassino to retrieve, sent all the way back out. Fortunately, Cummings was aware that the puck was hurtling towards him. Anthony Dykes drawing the tripping call there, I believe. Let's see the call by Dunner. Is that going to be a trip or a hook? Looks like Dykes stumbled on his own. I wouldn't have called that a trip from our angle, but I don't think Dunner had that perspective. Trip is the call on the floor. Face off inside the Stingrays zone to Matty Malo's left. Logan Wise cleanly wins that faceoff, but nobody there on that side. Puck gets sent all the way back down to the Rhinos' end. Cummings to clear it in.
Time of the penalty, 2:41 against the Stingrays. The penalty number 97, Chad Lewis. 90 seconds tripping.
Cassino sends it over to Billick. Billick on the right, Cassino on the left, Santos on the point, Dykes down low. Puck loose in front. Malo gathers it in, covers it. 1 of 5 remaining on this power play for the Rhinos. 2 minutes 15 seconds remaining in the period. Anthony Dykes, Logan Wise on the faceoff. One back in favor of the Rhinos. Wise pressuring Santos, giving him a stick lift. Giving him a shove as well. Crosses, hands off to Cassino. Billick. Getting into the zone, protects the puck. Back out to Santos, high circle. Billick inside. Tries to get it across. Langlo in hot pursuit of that puck. Cassino turning, gets a stick on the puck. Sent over to Billick, looking at the goal. Throwing a blocker side, goes past the net. Santos back to retrieve. Billick from the right circle, trying to get it across. Just out of reach. Looks like it's on his backhand. Turnover. Logan Wise stripping the puck off Cassino. Going the length of the rink, burning a lot of time off the clock. Backhand save by Cummings. Time expires on the power play for the Rhinos. Langlo going and doing a flyby takeaway from Billick. Bailed out by Cummings. Santos, puck sent across. Cassino on his backhand. Stopping, turning, looking at Billick here, point blank. Sauced over, Dykes, short range shot, goes over the goal. Dykes looking. Nifty move there. Trying to go and send it back out to Santos. I know he's getting tired. It was a long shift for him. Santos turning. Wise not making it easy for him to handle the puck. Medeiros getting to that puck first. Skates go flying out from Santos, but he still holds on to the puck. Medeiros eventually gets it from him, flying up the left. Pass from Lewis back to the middle. Stingrays aren't able to handle it. Trostad giving Wise a hard time. Right circle, shot on goal. I believe that's blockered down by Cummings. Rhinos have a breakaway. 2.2 seconds remaining on the clock there. Shot by Cassangino. Stays out of the goal.
Good time awareness by him. He's trying to go in and went deep, but he clearly knew how much time was left. Got a shot off.
He was facing the scoreboard. I would hope that he would look at the clock. It's right there.
Good point. He can shoot.
Underrated skill in hockey. Not nearly utilized enough.
Stingrays in a bit of a slump here. Lost last week. Down by 3 going into the second half.
They are missing Colton Grover. I was expecting Joe Kubani to play today, because I know he's playing in our Sunday 30-plus game tomorrow, but I know he's still hurting. He tested his wrist on Thursday. He mentioned it wasn't quite 100% yet. So they are missing key players. But they're still very much in this. Malo needs to hang in there, keep the pucks out of the goal for the second period, give the Stingrays a chance to claw back. Still very much in striking distance, though.
Yeah.
Got to keep the pressure on. They need to disrupt the Rhinos from breaking the puck out as cleanly as they are.
They're using their sticks to do that. They've been whacking at them a little bit and causing some havoc and some turnovers. The Rhinos do have a decent amount of speed on their side, though.
They sure do, and they've been using that, especially along the boards. Really, the only person that's beating Rhinos players to the puck is Logan Wise, and there's only one of them out there.
Yeah, but he's also overhandling the puck
He is.
in numerous situations, which doesn't play into their favor.
Does not. Shout out to Evan Medeiros. I think he's been doing a good job of getting to loose pucks, creating opportunities. You can always count on him for that. Brings the hustle every shift. Anthony Dykes, Jason Efforts on the faceoff. Efforts eventually winning it back to Matty Hamilton. Langlow, puck sent across to Hamilton, gets it up ahead. Efforts in close.
Oh, good save.
Very good opportunity there.
Great save by Cummings on Matt Hamilton there. Prime scoring area in the high slot.
Mohawking there was Andrew Day, saucing the puck over to Dykes. Crisscross cutting blocker save by Malo.
Another nice
Arcs
save.
out of play.
Good saves on either end to start off this second half.
That was a great leg pad save by Cummings.
Great save by Zach Cummings.
Yeah, because that puck had eyes, too. Like, you saw exactly where he was shooting.
From a great scoring opportunity, too.
It was. Good setup. Face off one back to the Rhinos. Day on the point. Throws it back in. Trostad getting to the puck first in the corner. Langlow pressuring. Dallas hands it back to him. Stingrays trying to get out of their zone. Rhinos are just relentless. Trostad giving it back to Andrew Day. Billick flying in, puck up on edge. Thrown at the goal, saved by Malo. Langlow breaking the puck out for the Stingrays. Has Hessling up ahead, throws it over to Hamilton. Inside the circle, Hessling not getting all the mustard on that. Looks like that glance maybe off the heel of his stick, I'm not sure. Langlow throwing it back in, intended for Hessling. He gets to the puck first. Dykes challenging, Hessling emerges with it. Trostad throws it on the wall for Dykes. Rhinos turning, not rushing it out of their zone. Day. Hangs onto the puck. Getting it out of their zone around Hessling. Day still with it. Centers it. Schweiger on the doorstep, throws it over the goal.
Really soft touch, that centering pass by Andrew Day. It was nice.
Hamilton making a move around Trostad there with his length and reach. Schweiger handing it off to Billick. Screen shot by Efforts. Puck goes wide. Billick turning, handing to Castagnino. Shot on goal. Melted down by Malo.
Nice play along the wall by Dylan Billick. Behind the back pass to find Zach Castagnino in the high slot. Crafty little pass by him.
Castagnino, Billick, Santos, Day, they've all been moving around really well, getting open and making puck movement really fluid.
And doing it with speed, which is tough to defend.
As they say, speed kills. Lewis with a quick shot, saved by Cummings. Puck goes high into the air. Santos gathers it up. Has Castagnino in the middle. Tries to muscle his way around Medeiros. Good defensive play by him. Rhinos get it back. Day slamming on the brakes, turning, going the opposite direction. Wise harassing him. Castagnino from the top of the circle working his way in. Going behind the Stingrays goal. Tries to send it back over to Santos. Medeiros scoops it up. Hands it to Wise. Wise defended by Schweiger there. Castagnino giving him a lot of stick work. Wise hanging onto the puck. Taking his time, 13:42 in the second period. Lewis from the right, working his way in. Lines up, Clapper.
Does not find the net.
Shin pad blocked there by the Rhinos. Puck doesn't make it all the way to the net. Santos sent up to Day. Day, Castagnino from the right, looking to center it. Shot on goal, saved by Malo. Puck sent up to Wise. Has Quirk on the left. Dykes stopping that with his skates and up to Castagnino. Stepping around Lewis, getting in close. Rhinos maintaining control. Dykes from the high slot working his way in. Puck deflected out. Billick to retrieve. Looking to center. Wise scoops it up. Wise. Hot pursuit. It's Dykes. Wide open net. Puck on the doorstep there.
Dykes absolutely draped all over Logan Wise on that back-checking effort. Nice
Dykes
pass.
sending it in. Big opportunity there. Backhand beats Malo off a beautiful pass by Dykes.
Big back-checking effort to the assist, and that's Zach Castagnino's hat-trick goal, I believe.
Is that a Hattie? Well done. Smelling like a player of the game. I don't know. Putting the Rhinos up 5-1. Quick shot by Brian Pino beating Cummings, putting the Stingrays on the board yet again, 2-5, closing that gap just a little bit. Matt Hamilton gets the puck, handed to Efforts. Efforts drop pass to Langlo. Inside the circle, looking to go and get another tip-in goal. That puck rolls wide. Puck thrown in the net by Efforts, glove down by Cummings.
Yeah, Stingrays need a little bit more efforts out there. He looks good, and he's been distributing the puck real well. I believe his second assist. Every time he's out there, he's making smart moves, smart passes with the puck. Signature
Dice.
Stingrays hockey.
That was classic Stingrays hockey. We haven't seen it much this game, but that was one of those examples. Billick with the pass up ahead here. Trostad with an opportunity on Malo. Malo going post to post with the split save. Santos, high slot, getting to the middle, sliding the puck, goes wide. Billick getting around Hamilton. Billick, shot from the high circle. Looks like they may have caught the tip of Malo's glove. Puck's in close range.
Just an absolute onslaught right now by the Rhinos.
Just beat Malo there with that tip in goal. Flying past, squirting it in.
Stingrays are just kind of lackadaisically moving north, south, and Rhinos are just hammering them. They're not...
I mean, that play really fell apart. After Hamilton got beat there on the point, he didn't try to back check or pursue it, but he was out of position to begin with.
And he didn't even really try to forecheck. He just kind of milled his way toward the player. The player just evaded it pretty easily with speed. Rhinos just continue to attack with speed, and catching the Stingrays really flat-footed here.
Yep. I think you said it best, just kind of lackadaisical. Puck centered by Medeiros. Nobody there. Billick sprinting the other way, being chased down. That's another goal, my goodness.
And that's unfortunate there because Evan Medeiros was really hustling on that back check bout. But, yeah, it's not going the Stingrays' way. They, for the most part, as a team, look flat. And you can see it on their faces now. They are looking to the sky or looking to the boots.
This is where you call a timeout.
This would be a strategic time to call timeout. They do not look like their heart is in it right now.
Almost sneaking 1-5 full on Cummings. That's Logan Wise. 10:18 remaining in this game. Rhinos up 7-2. Hearing some frustrated stick slams there by the Stingrays. Puck tipped up. Stays in play though. Santos digging hard for that puck. Stays out of danger though. Hessling looking to settle. Sent over to Langlow. Langlow chipped up to Wise as he runs that down. Day's the first one to get it though. Cassino sends it back to Santos. Rhinos taking their time getting out of the zone. Wise chasing down Cassino. Cassino gets through Langlow, throws it on goal. Tips out of play, will stay inside.
And when
the
things are going
zone.
your way, the things are going your way. That Cassino evades Logan Wise, dipsy doodles around another defender, gets a nice shot opportunity. Really feeling it.
The Stingrays desperately need another goal to get some momentum going their way. Andrew Day trying to settle it for Noe. Pino getting bodied by Santos. Puck still rolling along the edge of the wall. Stingrays get to it. Quirk sending it back out to Hamilton on the point. Hamilton, Langlow. Langlow stepping in. Has Quirk up ahead. Looking to go and try to get a tip on goal or something. That's just a turnover there, unfortunately. Pino bouncing puck. Looking to throw it back into Langlow. Schweiger looking to center. Has Santos. Cassino, Hamilton. Puck once again tips out. Looks like after one of those jarring hits there, our camera angled up just a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the entire circle was previously visible, but there was some violence to one of those hits. Santos for the puck. Pino stepping, boxing him out, kicks it back to Hamilton. Hamilton on the wall for Langlo. Langlo back out to Pino. Pino dropping it off for Hamilton. Hamilton gets inside, shot on goal. Picked up by Dykes. Stingrays looking to go off for a change. Stretch pass. Cleared all the way out. Stingrays finishing their change. Trostad handles the puck, looking to center. Scooped off him by Langlo. Langlo inside the circle, looking for that tip-in shot to Quirk. He mishandles it, gets sent all the way back out. Stingrays maintain possession here with 7:50 left on the clock. Puck sent in for Pino. Dykes gathers it. 2-on-1 here. Billick on the back door. Billick manages to get it back. Hanging onto it, throws it on goal. A lot of traffic to go and get that puck through. Puck tips in, Day back for it. Stingrays finish their change. Day sends it out to Billick. Not a great pass. Rhinos maintain control though. Very frantic play with the puck right now by the Rhinos. Dykes takes his time. Throws a contested puck in there to Trostad. Stingrays get it. Effort sends it across for Lewis. Lewis crossing, Pino setting the pick. Throws it on goal. Lewis scoops it up. Medeiros from the point sends it to Efforts. Lewis from the right. Stingrays just controlling it from the perimeter. Long range pass into Pino. Pino doesn't have a lot of options. Throws out of the goal towards Efforts. Day takes the puck out of the Rhinos zone. Chipped up ahead, glove down almost by Lewis. Centering the puck, winds up. Goes past the goal. That's Dykes with that shot. Breakout pass by Pino to Lewis. Lewis stops, turns, passes to Pino. Pino inside the circle. Billick bodying him up. Looks like there's going to be a call on that play. Interference? Yes, that's the call on the floor.
Yeah, the
Power play
Rhinos are up by
opportunity.
5, but
Rhinos going to be on the PK. 5:58 here, second period.
I'd be asking the same question if I were Dylan Billick. It's hard to know where the call was. Pino had the puck and he was bodied.
Cassino Efforts on the faceoff. Logan Wise on the point, Langlo on the left, Chad Lewis on the right, Efforts down low. Shot by Wise, that's wide of the net. Langlo in the low corner. Sent back out to Wise on the point. Wise to Lewis, trying to send it back across to Langlo. Langlo still on the left. Looks back to the point. Another shot tipped high. Langlo gets it, settles it. Back to Wise. Gives it to Lewis. Lewis tries to get it across. Langlo gets his own rebound there. Lewis throws it on goal. Left shoulder save by Cummings. Intercepted by Cassino. 25 seconds remaining on this penalty kill for the Rhinos. Saved by Malo. Wise scoops the puck up. Lewis gives it to Wise, who throws it over to Langlo. Langlo on the left. 5 seconds remaining on this penalty kill. Efforts behind the goal line. Gives it to Langlo. Back, high slot. Wise, rebound. Puck finally settled by Day. Keeps it on the wall. Day trying to get to it first. Gives it up ahead for Billick. Billick, chip to Castaneda, bouncing puck. Just goes over the blade of his stick. Billick getting the shove. Sauce it over to Billick. Centering puck. That goes in.
Beautiful
My
play.
goodness. Great play. Puck was just bouncing continually there. Rhinos go up 8-2. 4 minutes left to play in the game. Santos hanging onto that puck. Stingrays sort of rolling over, it seems, giving up on this game, ready to move on to the next.
Yeah. It's felt like that for a while. Unfortunate. But they are not, closing down the gaps there at all.
Save there by Malo. Good rebound control on that play.
Some definitely looking lazier than others. Some
Medeiros is still bringing it every shift, bringing the hustle, bringing the effort.
effort
That's
still
something
looks
you
good.
like to see. It's in his last name. Maximum effort from efforts. On the faceoff is Pino. Dykes. Cleanly won back by Pino. That was a textbook faceoff win. Rung around to Medeiros. Medeiros has Hessling up ahead. Medeiros streaking through the middle. Melted down by Cummings.
And at the same time, as good as Zach Cummings has been playing for the Rhinos, those shots are just too easy. He's going to catch that every time.
Yep. 100%.
And numerous Rhinos players have multi-goal nights. I don't know if anyone has the hat trick yet, actually, but I think 3 or so players have 2 goals. Good, well-balanced night for the Rhinos.
Santos scooping the puck, throwing on goal. A lot of Rhinos around the Stingrays net. Sent back out to Billick.
And just continuing this pressure is,
like you said, relentless. Pino beating his man, getting inside.
excellent save by Zach Cummings.
Great save even. Sent back out. Medeiros rips a shot on goal. Blocker down by Cummings. Stays inside the Rhino zone, though. I don't think they're going to maintain possession. I don't think the Stingers are going to get to that puck first. Castagnino taking it over the red line for the Rhinos. Has Trostad on the left, sends it over to him. Takes a shot. The fans on it. Hessling trying to get a stick on it from Billick. Tries to bounce off the back of his own goal. That gets left there for Hessling. Behind the nifty, that was a nifty behind the back pass there to Lewis. Puck bouncing dangerously there inside of the crease. Pino throwing it towards the goal. Arcs over the net. Castagnino gets the puck. Pino defending. Gets around him. In close, save by Malo.
Castagnino wanting that hat trick goal.
He wants it bad. Hessling reaching for the puck. Castagnino
Crafty little
gets it
chip to
past him.
himself.
Looks like nobody wants the puck. Hessling, he gets the puck instead. Right circle. Looking at that top blocker area. Misses the net, though. That's a turnover going the other direction. Castagnino has Trostad in the middle. Short side shot. Kept out by Malo. Langlo looking ahead to Hessling. Rink long pass in for number 88. Day trying to go and get that puck back, hustling, centers it for him. Hamilton pulling it,
Excellent
kept
save.
out by Cummings.
Oh,
Stingrays not getting the puck luck this week. Cummings playing great.
it'd be fun to be more enthusiastic about those saves, but you know they're winning 8-2, so
20 seconds remaining in this game.
Did we get a parent on ordering the names and things like that?
On the face-off, Quirk, Schweiger battling it out. Wise sends the puck back out on the point to Hamilton. 10 seconds as time winds down. Hamilton up ahead for Langlo. Chipped up, high slot, winds up. Logan Wise rips it, misses the net. That'll do it.
Sums up how that game went.
Tough game there for the Stingrays. Getting outworked, outpassed. Rhinos just played a very cohesive game. Even without their captain, Pasha Bucharov, in the lineup, they played a very coordinated game. So hats off to them.
Indeed.
All right, folks, we're going to go to intermission. We have a special treat here for the folks in attendance. We've got the TCIHL Youth Hockey Program. We've got a number of the kids coming out here to participate in a shootout, similar to what we did for the Triton's Youth Hockey Travel Program. So we'll be facilitating that. They get to skate with some of the EDL players here in San Diego. So we'll be right back.